All right, guys. Whoop. Yeah, we're back.
Yeah, we are. It's Metal Shadow.
Yeah, it's Araness.
And that's his Not Solar Republic. And there's
Canderous.
Canderous.
Yep, first introduction of Canderous. Who, by the way, if you know Ron Perlman, he looks a lot like him.
Except kind of blocky.
Yeah, he is blocky. With the military haircut and whatnot.
You know, it's weird because we're playing this on an HD screen, and
I'm someone you don't want
it looks even blockier than usual.
and I'm not one for small talk.
I mean, it's kind
I
of
don't have
like
time
their
to stick
faces
around
and
here
whatnot. It's
Davik's got
pretty.
me working
It's
on
pretty
a
funny.
special
It's
assignment.
like what you would see if you were going behind the scenes to like a nowadays Pixar movie. If you were to go behind the scenes and see what they looked like before, that's
Before
what they
they're all
look like.
stylized and whatnot, and they have that unique sheen. This is what they look like.
Yeah, exactly. Well, this is an old game, so we give it some slack.
You gotta give it some slack, and this is pretty good for when it was made.
So pretty much we get the introduction to Canderous. He pretty much tells
here we go.
Oh, Calo Nord.
The midget.
You know, I never saw this one before.
You never did?
No.
You have to go to this, like, it's the apartment
That's the plan.
that Canderous is right by. This is where you get to see this.
You know, he has two pistols. Why doesn't he just shoot them both in the head
That's
with
what
each
I.
pistol?
That's what I figured, but it probably
No, one
wasn't.
for the other one.
It probably wasn't in the budget.
Yeah. You know, he just kind of gives you that stare, and my first thought is, you know, you're a midget. I could just be like, I could step on you.
I could step on you and make it look easy.
Ready?
The only thing is, Calo Nord is one of those people that if you try doing that, he will kill you.
Yeah. He's not like Django or Boba Fett, you know, that can be reasonable. I mean, Calo Nord is like, I don't want to talk to you. I'm emo right now. Oh, come on, Calo, I have a question. Bam! Blaster shot right to the face.
Or he's gonna have a thermal detonator.
Sounds like someone else we know.
Sounds like a personal problem.
Yeah.
What?
I do not like the looks of these aliens. I'm sorry.
I don't care for them either. I think we explained before that they look kind of like a...
Want to be looking.
They're like a combination of Wookiee and a lizard.
Yeah.
I don't even know what the hell this species is called. I think you actually see one of them in Return of the Jedi when Luke Skywalker is being put in the Sarlacc pit. It's the guy right behind him that's trying to throw him in.
I always thought there was one in the cantina in A New Hope.
There probably is. There was a giant cricket in there.
Was there?
Yeah, it was like they didn't show it in the film, but there was a giant cricket in
I
the
didn't
bar.
see it.
Yeah, if you watch Empire of Dreams, which is a great documentary about Star Wars, you see that, you know, the cantina sequence is very beautifully described, but when you went in there, it looked like it was just ridiculous. It was like a freak show.
Yes?
Yeah, well, those are aliens.
Yeah, but even for that, it didn't look good. But when you see the movie and everything's all put together, it looks great.
Oh, it's going to, because it's going to have all the effects and all that.
Yeah. That's one thing people tend to forget is, like, you know, Star Wars came out in the 70s, and that was cutting edge. Nowadays, that's like child's play.
Seriously, everyone's just bashing on how, like, bad some of it is. I'm just like,
Well,
it's an old movie.
I'm sorry we don't have Avatar graphics to keep you people happy. I mean, you know, it wasn't made
Yes?
with that kind of technology in it, so
No, it
there you
wasn't.
go.
I mean, sure, it might have,
just
LucasArts might
died.
have their hand in it. But, oh, is this where we actually get murdered?
Actually, yeah, the main character dies for the first time, but I'm still able to stop them.
Well, that's right, you killed him with a grenade.
I kill them with a grenade, then I just kind of pick off whoever's left. So I stun them, hold them, and then you just take them out with some well-placed blasters and some med packs. That is one thing about this game that just bugs me too, is you take damage pretty easily, and you don't have a big health bar, so you're using med packs all the time. That's why when you get Jedi, it's very important to supply them with heal.
Yeah, get healed very early on.
So
Dark side or not, you
That's
need
the
that.
first thing you'll want because, I mean, you'll save cash. I mean, I'll spend a lot of money later on for antidote packs and whatnot to cure poison. Because you will need them when you go to the Undercity, by the
I
way.
like the heal in the second game better, to be honest.
I can't even remember it.
And that one, it has, instead of having the 2 levels that are in this one, it has a 3rd level.
Oh, yeah.
And it heals everything. Anything, any kind of impairment you have, it's just gone.
For this game, the highest one is you can cure poisons, but that's it. And then you can just increase how much healing you get. But other than
You
that,
know, Carl just shot this guy in the face. Shouldn't he be dead?
he should. That's one thing that people didn't like about this game is they said, it's not realistic. I mean, if I start punching this guy in the face and he's got a blaster and he shoots me, I should be dead. It's like, well, look at those shooting games you play. You know, you do the similar kind of thing and you're still alive. It's like, well, why is it happening? You know, it shouldn't be.
It's true. Like with Call of Duty.
Yeah.
Not to bash on the old Call of Duty. I love those games.
We love the old Call of Duty.
The newer ones, it just makes no sense.
Ready?
Oh, I got blood on my screen.
Yes?
Your blood's gone. Okay, I'm good.
Yeah.
What?
You
What?
should be
What?
dead.
Yeah. You
Ready?
get shot, you die. Like
And
in
the
the
thi-
old
Sure.
ones,
And
you
the
had a
thing-
health bar, but
And the thing that's crazy about it is the people that bash Knights of the Old Republic for that are the same people who are playing Modern Warfare, and they don't even question Modern Warfare stuff.
no, they won't because they want to keep that game.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
And they're probably all new gamers anyway, and they don't. By the way, guys, on Facebook, I wrote a very important article about video gaming. It's called
Yes.
The Age of Guitar Hero. I recommend all of you read it. My Facebook is Nick Deering. Check it out. It's very important. It deals with new gaming and all that, and just how it's progressed over the years.
Wait, how many words was it?
For this,
No, for your article.
it was unlimited. It's whenever you make a post.
No, but if you had it like at the max 200 words, you could have sent that into the B.
I probably could. I
You
probably
could
could.
You have to count it though. If it's over 200, they won't accept it.
It was probably around 200. Now, this thing kind of gets confusing. We do finish it. Basically, this guy's got all his possessions in this case, and you have to answer questions so it knows it's you. Basically, the guy came from Alderaan. His pet is hyperdrive. His uncle taught him how to shoot.
I never found this thing, but then again, I never went around into the different
Yeah,
apartments.
you didn't come in here. So you see, so we're gonna get it this time. So remember, hyperdrive, Uncle
Alderaan.
Alderaan. Yeah, me and my wife took our honeymoon on Alderaan. Good thing we took pictures.
Ha ha ha.
The Empire. Our ships look
are
like
big
triangles.
Oh, we just screwed that up.
Killing Luke's aunt and uncle. Telling people where to go.
Oh, the cookie looks like a Death Star.
You know, it wasn't really a good idea for you to wear your mesh stormtrooper in Hoth, was it? Yeah, well, I'm going dancing later. Oh, really? Oh, I haven't gone dancing in years.
You know what? The last time I went dancing was on Alderaan. You know, it was that long
Hey,
ago.
don't you want to chase them? Oh, no, they're just fine.
Oh, the hot chick just left. Okay, now I can let loose my Darth thoughts.
I've got a Darth duty.
They were genius when they played Stewie as Vader, but
That was great.
it just ruined the whole Luke Vader relationship in that movie.
Yeah, it's like,
It
well,
made things
does,
awkward.
It just does. It's just weird, you know. I mean,
Anyways, off of Family Guy.
yeah, we're fans of that Star Wars thing. It's pretty good.
The Star Wars movie, yes. The show, not so much.
The show, it has
its downsides.
It has its ups and downs. I'll give it that. I'm like an all Simpson kind of guy, and I'm like anti Family Guy, but I actually like Family Guy.
You used to be anti-Family Guy.
I used to be.
remember the times you used to bash on that thing like
Oh,
no
because
tomorrow.
people were always. I'm basically one of those guys that pulls for the underdog. So if everyone's going against Simpsons, I'm always for it. So if people start bashing Simpsons, I'm always there to protect it.
You know, to be honest, Simpsons has had a good run.
Oh,
It
hold on.
has.
This chick can be pretty tough. So one thing you're going to want to do is the same thing I did here, is get your shields ready that you got now. And you have stim packs too. You have some that increase your stamina, reflexes, and all that for a limited time before the effects wear off.
See, I never used the stim packs.
I never did either. I used them
Yes.
only on the very specifics.
Ready?
Parts like the last fight, I had to do it because that last fight is tough.
I never did it.
Really?
Not once. I beat the whole game without it.
Hmm.
It's hard.
Well, I apparently suck then, don't I?
No, it's hard. You probably did the game easier than I did. Without the with the stim packs.
Well, the first time I finished this game, I went back to look at my save point. My characters only had a chest piece and a weapon. That's it. They didn't have any shields or anything.
Now we look back like, we were such noobs.
We were such newbies. And they all had like their basic clothing on. My main character had like the Ulak Keldroma robes, and everyone else had like their basic clothing.
Oh, the Keldroma. I
Mhm.
love those robes.
Yep. Very powerful Jedi family, if none of you know who they are.
It's so funny how the other characters look at the end. It's like with World of Warcraft. It's so matched up, so mixed and matched.
Yeah.
No one's gonna have a whole set
Nah.
unless they play too much PvP or something.
That's what's going to be interesting about Old Republic, because you will have a matching set. Your armor progresses as you level up. So you can customize it however you want. So
It's like Mass Effect.
It's like Mass Effect, yeah. And I like that Mass Effect 2 system. I thought it was good.
I did like the Mass Effect 2 customization for the armor.
Mm-hmm.
It did remind me a lot of Warcraft, the whole shoulder, chest plate, legs, and everything, but it was still a very good system.
I thought it was a good system.
I can see it transferring over to the third one.
Definitely. I think the gun system worked too, because it wasn't a matter of what weapon necessarily is the best. It all depends on which one works best for you.
Yeah, but I think they could have done better with the whole upgrading. Not the upgrading, the resources system. The whole
Yeah,
mining
that was
the
like the
planets.
only fault with that entire game is the resource thing. But I got to the point where I upgraded my stuff to the point where it was just like ridiculously how fast I could go through everything.
I never could do that.
Hey,
I would upgrade everything on the ship. But you probably wait a minute. No, you have the expansions.
A
and
lot of
everything.
I have all the expansions.
I don't.
So if we ever do a commentary
loyalty.
for that game, it's going to be really long because we're going to go through all that stuff.
Besides, it's not.
Ooh,
Here's the Beck base.
Go in and
it's
speak.
a black lady.
It's a black woman! Hey, we like.
You know, it was said that Lando was the only black guy in the galaxy. We just proved him wrong that there was another black person.
Let's hope so. Oh!
That was terrible.
That was from Empire Strikes Back.
Not Empire Strikes Back.
No,
That
something
was
something.
something
Dark
dark
Side.
side.
Yeah, he's a he's a black guy. I think the only black guy in this whole universe.